Hey guys, welcome back. This is my thoughts in progress. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I'm going to do with this YouTube channel and how I'm going to use it to share what's going on in my life, and been trying to come up with a name for this channel. And me being the perfectionist I am, I've been going through all of these different ideas of how I'm going to name the channel, what it's going to be called, and kind of went all over the place with it. And what I ended up on is that I really don't want to be boxed into like any one particular kind of topic. I want to be able to share my thoughts about basically anything, whatever I see in the news, whatever I see at the gym, anything that's going on with my personal relationships, family, whatever. And I don't intend to be any kind of, journalist or reporter or anything like that. It's really just me. It's basically just going to be me processing everything that I want to share with you guys in life, and, things that stick with me, basically. So I came up with the title Thoughts in Progress, or My Thoughts in Progress. Because I feel that it's kind of open-ended, and it gives me opportunity to sort of just share whatever's on my mind, and get stuff off of my chest. And it doesn't have to be perfect, like it's like it says in the title. It's in progress, and I think that that's really cool for me, because it really opens up the ability to not have to worry about making the production level perfect, and sweating every single detail, because I get lost in that, honestly. Like I've spent weeks already just researching microphones, researching how to set lighting, all this kind of stuff. And it basically just, holds me back from getting what I want to get done, which is, sharing videos, creating content, and putting things out there so that I can interact with people and get feedback, and iterate, and make things better, and see where it goes. Who knows? I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm looking forward to connecting with like-minded people, and trying to help people, getting ideas, and creating a two-way conversation. This is really a dialogue between me and everybody who's watching. So, if there's any topics of conversation that you guys want me to discuss, or that, you want to share, that we can talk about, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd be, really happy to, hear what you guys think, and get some ideas, and have a back and forth with you guys. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with where I landed on the name for this channel, and I'm gonna start uploading some videos, and just kind of try to have a regular cadence of videos that I'm gonna share. And I'm really excited about this right now. So I want to make videos like every single day. Here I am at the gym. I don't want to get burned out on creating a lot of YouTube videos and feeling like I need to spend all this time editing, and doing all of the detail work that doesn't really make that much difference in the end, as far as getting a message across. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have polish and, fancy video intros and jingles and sound effects and all that kind of stuff. And that stuff is going to come in the future. Probably, I'll find ways to introduce more, sort of bells and whistles, I guess you can call it, on this channel. But, for right now, what's most important for me is to just get stuff off my chest and get stuff out there. And I'm sure that there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have gone through the same process and have had the same kind of, experience where, they were kind of bogged down in the details, and they didn't really, it didn't allow them to just kind of get things out there, because they're, so worried about every little nuance and how to make it perfect. And, honestly, I don't think any of us can ever be perfect on the first video that we make. It's not really possible. You're I'm probably going to look back on this in the future and think that this video is ridiculous. But I really like the sort of casual nature of this format, because since it's just my thoughts in progress, it's also me in progress. I'm not going to be dressed up fancy or anything like that. I'm just going to dress casually. I've got my gym clothes on. I'm just going to wear a black T-shirt. I think it's going to be really cool, because it gives me the opportunity not to have to, dress up in, fancy formal wear, or, suit and tie and that kind of stuff. At least initially, I don't really enjoy wearing that kind of stuff. I like to be super comfortable all the time, whether I'm in bed or whether I'm going out with friends. I don't like wearing, uncomfortable clothes. And so I want to present that sort of raw nature in my videos. And, I think this channel really gives me, or I think that choosing this name, where it's sort of a work in progress, it gives me the ability to do that. And I'm really happy about that. I think it's a sort of a container for my, for my brand, or for my voice, that allows a lot of freedom, and allows me to talk about, lots of different kind of subjects. And I won't get into them all now. I think, they're just going to come organically as this thing grows. But I just wanted to share with you that I've been putting a lot of thought into, what I'm going to call this thing, and my thoughts in progress. I think that sums it up really well. So I'm excited about this, and I'll have much more in the future to share with you guys. You guys probably won't love everything that I talk about, and I'll try to make it very clear, from the outset what some of these videos are going to be, so that you're not, watching stuff that's not doesn't particularly interest you. But I am going to talk about a range of different topics, and, you can't please everybody. So it is what it is. But I've already got lots of other ideas that I want to share and talk about. But for right now, I'm going to go in and get some exercise and get some cardio and get the blood pumping and start my day. I've already spent a lot of time, kind of getting prepped to get out of the house today, and it's like noon right now. But I'm looking forward to editing this video. I already edited my first video, and I haven't uploaded it yet because it was kind of I was kind of all over the place in that video. But I'm going to show you guys. You'll see it if you watch the first one. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Much love, peace. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day. Do me a favor and like and subscribe if this is your kind of thing. And I'll see you later.